What's going on? Tanner here with NFL Broadcaster. Okay, giving you guys a little NFL update here and all of these rumors going around about Julio Jones. Now, Michael S. Hawley of NBC Sports has reported that Julio Jones, the Falcons' star wide receiver, wants to play for the Patriots and specifically play for Cam Newton. Well, he's a verified account, verified reporter for NBC Sports, but how accurate is this? Not sure. Here's where me and NFL rumors have him landing. Not necessarily landing, but there should be a strong connection from the Titans because the Titans staff has a lot of connection with the Falcons' new head coach, or is it the new head coach? There's connections between the Falcons coach and the Titans staff. It's Arthur Smith, who's the new head coach of the Falcons, I believe. I don't know. It's kind of crazy to keep up with, and I'm at work, but there's a connection there, and they could come up with a deal that helps both teams, give them a fair deal for Julio Jones. It could help the Falcons in their cap situation. It could help the Titans because they get a star receiver like Julio Jones. I'm not a big Julio Jones to Tennessee kind of fan. I just don't see Ryan Tannehill being this past crazy. I mean, he's been an above average quarterback for the Titans the last few years, and it takes some of that weight off of the rest of the receiving core and off of Derrick Henry. Another reason that the Titans could trade for Julio Jones is because Derrick Henry has already said, please come to Tennessee, play with us. Now, the Cardinals are also a team to look at because DeAndre Hopkins has now said or tweeted out that, play with us, play with the Cardinals. So the Cardinals are apparently wanting to trade for Julio Jones as well. I don't know if the coaching staff and front office of the Cardinals are wanting to trade for him, but obviously some of the players are pushing for a trade from the Cardinals, like DeAndre Hopkins, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Now, obviously, who wouldn't want Julio Jones on their team? I'm sure a lot of players are going to be tweeting stuff like, hey, come play with us, come play with us. Like, who's not going to do that? That'd be awesome. So don't get me wrong. A lot of this is just rumors. If it were me, I would count the Cardinals out of contention. I don't think they're going to trade for Julio Jones. I just don't believe that they really have space on their offense for it. Like, yes, they would be better, but after the draft and after just everything, all the weapons they have already on the offense, I just don't see them trading for Julio Jones. I just don't see it as a fit. Because they have AJ Green now too. It's just, to me, it doesn't make sense for the Cardinals to trade for Falcons wide receiver Julio Jones. Now, if Julio Jones has really said he wants to play for the Patriots, that's a different story. Has he truly said that? I don't know, but per Michael S. Hawley, he has, or he's expressed that he wants to play for Cam Newton and the Patriots. But will Cam Newton even be starting midseason next season? Like, do we really know that, or is Mac Jones going to take over and run the show? I honestly have Mac Jones taking over sometime next season if Cam Newton does not perform well. They signed like 6 receivers in free agency on super cheap deals. Some of them were multi-year deals. So you guys do the math there, and you tell me, do you really think the Patriots are going to trade for Julio Jones? It would be a Patriots thing to do, but they did sign a lot of free agents, and I believe they may have drafted a wide receiver too. I'm not sure. And they still have kind of boom or bust N'Keal Harry or Keneal Harry, whatever his name is. There's been trade rumors around him. Maybe they could, trade him in a package to the Falcons. I'm not sure. But you guys just do the math there. Think what makes sense for you. Honestly, right now, the most sense that I'm seeing is the Titans. I'm not sure if that's going to happen either. But don't be surprised if you hear names like the Raiders, because they're always in on big players. Doesn't mean they get them, but they're always a name to watch. And the Jets, because they have that Shanahan-type offense there. That coach was in the system of Shanahan's, and obviously Julio Jones in the Shanahan offense in 2016, I believe Matty Ice had an MVP season. Julio Jones shined as well. I mean, you guys think there. So honestly, I would say New England is in the running. I'm not sure how much. Titans and the Jets right now, I think, would be really, really favorable options for the for the star wide receiver of Julio Jones. And it makes sense for the Falcons because they could get some good, decent trade back from him. But you guys tell me what you think down in the comments below. I'm just trying to summarize some of these rumors that are flying around, trying to make the most sense of them. And I'm going to tell you guys right now my options for Julio Jones and a potential trade. But you tell me what you think. Hopefully I knocked out some of those names you guys heard that are trying to contend for him. Just trying to make these most realistic situations and ideal trades. Just trying to summarize these and break them down for you, why they would make sense and why they wouldn't. But you guys tell me. Make sure you subscribe. See you later.